In the top stories, Women's Empowerment Project enters next phase. Shaquille Chumney gunned down and one other injured. And Prime Minister drew to join 2024 Concordia Americas Summit panel. The details on these stories and more after the break.
Whatever you've been putting off, do it today with a loan of up to $20,000 from Courts Ready Cash. No collateral needed, flexible payment terms, and fast approval. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, payslip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Courts or Ready Cash location today or apply online at courts.com. Why wait? Get it done today at Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Mosoka, 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 mosoka.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, the next phase of training under the Women's Empowerment, Entrepreneurship and Financial Inclusion Project has begun. This was marked by a ceremony that was held on Tuesday at the Kuna Conference Room. During the ceremony, Minister of State with responsibility for social development and gender affairs, Honorable Iseline Phillip, explained that the project provides technical and financial support to unemployed women and female entrepreneurs struggling in the post-COVID-19 environment.
The WeFeed project that was launched initially in the past 2 years after COVID around that time really focused on women and helping them to upskill in their own small businesses. So we would have supported a number of women to establish businesses like nurseries, hair salons. We would have supported some consultants in their work, food and catering businesses. And these women are having their businesses, they're out there thriving, they're doing well. So that's real impact when we're talking about the work that we're doing.
She also explained that the project has now been extended to include the participation of men. Resident Ambassador of the Republic of China Taiwan to St. Kitts and Nevis, His Excellency Michael Lin, spoke of some of the training courses that will be offered under the project.
More training courses than before will be provided, such as architectural design and modeling, electricity, plumbing, and wiring. I believe the more people participating in this and more families will benefit from this.
The project is funded by the government of the Republic of China Taiwan through its technical mission in collaboration with the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs and other partners. And in other news, Shaquille Chumney is the Federation's latest homicide. The police are investigating a shooting incident that occurred on Monday at the Bastia Fisheries Complex at the C.A. Paul Southwell Industrial Site. The incident occurred between 5:30 p.m. and 6 p.m. and claimed the life of one and left another, Neil Nichols, injured. Responding to the scene, police say officers observed 31-year-old Chumney of East Street, Newtown, sitting near the gazebo with multiple gunshot wounds about the body. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Preliminary inquiries suggest that Chumney had been accosted and fatally wounded by a single-armed assailant who fired several rounds in his direction. During the attack, 59-year-old Nichols of Gillard Meadows received a single gunshot wound to one of his ankles. He was transported to the Joseph N. France General Hospital by a private vehicle, where he was treated and later discharged. The crime scene unit of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force processed the scene and collected items of evidential value. Police are asking persons with information to contact the nearest police station or the Crime Stoppers hotline at 707. Still on the local scene, Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Drew will be a speaker at the upcoming 2024 Concordia America Summit. The Prime Minister was invited to participate in the panel for the summit to be held in Miami, Florida at the University of Miami on April 22nd to the 23rd. Now in its 8th year, the 2024 Concordia America Summit will provide the leading non-partisan public-private sector forum in the Western Hemisphere. The summit is expected to elevate the region in a global context, creating opportunities that take advantage of its untapped potential, with a focus on driving sustainable and inclusive growth and strengthening democracy and the economy. In his capacity as a speaker, Dr. Drew intends to leverage the platform provided by Concordia 24 to amplify the discourse on critical issues and to galvanize collective efforts towards sustainable development and inclusive growth. By engaging with a diverse array of stakeholders, he seeks to harness the potential of partnership-driven approaches to address complex challenges and unlock new opportunities for progress. Prime Minister Drew will be accompanied by St. Kitts and Nevis Ambassador to the United States of America, Her Excellency Jacinth Henry Martin. And after the break, UNESCO's interventions in St. Kitts and Nevis highlighted, and fire and rescue services accepting applications. Stay with us.
Get ready for April Tools Month at Hunsford's Building and Nevis Centers. We're slashing prices on tools all month long. For the entire month of April, enjoy a fantastic 25% off on all tools store-wide. From power drills to handsaws, wrench sets to tape measures, we've got everything you need to tackle your home improvement projects with ease. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity to stock up on high-quality tools at unbeatable prices. Visit Hunsford's Building Center and Nevis Centers today and take advantage of April Tools Month. Transform your projects from maybe someday to done today. Hunsford's Building and Nevis Centers, your trusted partners in home improvement. Hurry in while supplies last. Offer valid for the entire month of April. See stores for details.
National Home Loans. Get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door. Come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours. What you deserve. National Home Loans. Get your dream home. Get your dream home. Right here. Get your dream home. National Home Loans. Get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
We've been working to bring you our most reliable internet ever.
And today, we are very excited to offer gig speed on Flo's fiber-powered network.
The best entertainment experience in St. Kitts and Nevis.
And plans that give you everything you need.
It's a new Flo, and it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired.
And it's all inspired by you.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott, Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Thank you for staying with us. UNESCO's interventions in the Federation were highlighted during key meetings held in St. Kitts and Nevis last week. The prospects of continuing UNESCO's technical expertise and financial support in the fields of education, biodiversity, and cultural heritage were presented at sessions convened by the St. Kitts and Nevis National Commission for UNESCO and the Man and Biosphere National Committee. In the presence of the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister responsible for UNESCO Affairs, Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, committee members learned about the success of recently completed projects as well as current negotiations at UNESCO HQ aimed at securing critical expertise and funding. Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Jeffrey Hanley praised all present for their individual and collective contributions in, quote, making UNESCO a pivotal partner in St. Kitts and Nevis' quest to transform the country into a sustainable island state, end quote. During the joint sessions, St. Kitts and Nevis Ambassador to UNESCO, Ambassador Dr. David Doyle, commented that, quote, St. Kitts and Nevis continues to benefit from UNESCO's interventions at a particularly high level of policy development, advice and project implementation, with an accentuated level of activity going into 2025, end quote. Secretary General to the St. Kitts and Nevis National Commission for UNESCO, Ms. Dorothy Warner, expressed appreciation to the members of both committees and staff for their active participation in ensuring the success of the two pivotal events. And in other news, people aged 18 to 35 are encouraged to join the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services Department. Fire Station Officer Carringdale Hodge, while speaking on ZIZ's Fire Talk with GQ, gave details about the application process.
I'd like to let persons in the general public know that we are open to applications. We are hiring. What you need to get an application form from the department. You need a police record, so let me put it out there, persons with criminal records need not apply. So 2 testimonials, 2 passport size photos, but once you come and visit the fire station, you can collect the application form from there, and the persons there will tell you exactly what is needed to become a part of our brotherhood.
Hodge explained that people who are successful in joining the department should be aware that there is a division on Nevis and they may be stationed there throughout their tenure with the department.
One of the issues we've been having since we are on applications is some persons come into the department and I think they forget that St. Kitts and Nevis is a federation. You can be transferred to Nevis. So if it's a case where you don't want to work in Nevis, then you really don't want to be a part of our department. And I'm thinking that I think something now is in place where you are asked all these questions when you come in, because we've been having some issues over some time and we're trying to eradicate all of that. So Nevis, it's St. Kitts and Nevis. Nevis is a part of our coverage district.
Hodge also used the opportunity to briefly speak on the history of the St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services.
The fire department has come a very, very long way from its inception in the Federation, being firstly in Nevis and some 3 years later in St. Kitts, since I think it was 1875 in St. Kitts. So from there until now, we have evolved, if I may use that word, from using the long-time bucket brigade, the old fire trucks you could have run past and so forth, to a modern society, a modern fire service. And I would like to say kudos to all of the chief, all persons in key position, the ministers of government, for pushing the fire department along the way to where we are today.
The St. Kitts and Nevis Fire and Rescue Services Department may be contacted via email at sknfrs@gmail.com. Also appearing on Fire Talk with GQ was Chief Fire Officer Romel Williams. And in other news, Jamal Slack of Fines Avenue has been sentenced to His Majesty's prison for 2 counts of demanding with menace and 1 count of robbery. The offenses were committed on June 22, 2020 and July 24, 2020, respectively. Mr. Slack was sentenced to serve on 22 months in prison for the 2 counts of demanding with menace committed on June 22, 2020. He received a sentence of 78 months for the robbery committed on July 24, 2020. Mr. Slack's combined sentences, totaling 100 months, was reduced to 96 months, 8 years. His sentences are set to run concurrently. The judgment was handed down on April 12, 2024 by His Lordship Justice Ian Morley, KC. And coming up in regional news, mother and son charged with murder. The details when we come back.